Hello, hello, hello. It is Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is for old to new with Kathy and myself. And the concept behind this collaboration is to encourage you and us to get out our older scrapbooking magazines that we may physically have or digitally saved, thumb through them and select a layout that you would like to scrap lift and bring it back to new, or as I say, bring it back to life. I am currently working out of Scrapbook Cards Today, spring of 2015 magazine. I chose to scrap lift the cover page, which you should see right now in front of you. Also, to save time, I went ahead and selected my papers and trimmed them up off camera. And let's go over that right now if you would like to scrap lift me. So I selected 3 photographs and I trimmed them down 4 inches by 2.5. So the height is 4 inches, the width is 2.5. And I matted them on daisy white cardstock, real thin border. And then the same thing, matted that on black cardstock from Close to My Heart. This is a photograph of my little guy exactly a year ago, playing soccer. So this is something new because, as you can tell in the layout that I am scrap lifting, it is one larger photograph, and I would assume it is probably 5 by 7. The next thing that I did was select 2 Vicki Boutin pattern paper, and this one with the script words. I trimmed it 4 inches and 3/4, and then I cut 1/4 inch off 2 sides. The next pattern paper again is from Vicki Boutin, and I trimmed this one 7 inches by 11.5, so it's 1/4 inch off both sides. Then my foundation layer is this daisy white cardstock from Close to My Heart, and I roughed up the edges here and then stopped because I wasn't sure if I wanted the remainder edges roughed up, and I can go ahead and lay out my papers and do that afterwards if I choose to do that. Then out of my scrappy stash, I got this corrugated paper in Craft, and I trimmed it 2.5 inches by 12. I bent this in just slightly. That's how I do my dovetail or fishtail, like that. And I take my scissors and I trim them like that. And then I inked the entire edge using black ink from Close to My Heart. Now I am going to assemble my layers and come back and we will start embellishing. I am back with my paper layers secured to my foundation layer. And one thing that is different, the person that created the layout that I'm scrap lifting did a double foundation layer, and I just did a single. She has yellow. White. Before I start embellishing, just in the layout that I'm scrap lifting, they rounded the corners on the top layer, and I did the same using this punch from somewhere. I don't know where. It's probably from like a Dollar Tree store. Now for my embellishments, I selected some chipboard pieces and this paper clip here. And the chipboard pieces are from a Vicki Boutin collection. I don't remember which one. I selected this from the Vicki Boutin collection, this 4x3 card, as a substitution for the tag that is above the photograph. So that is something new. And then for the lower photograph, I chose this black tag that I apparently thought I was going to use on some other layout because I cut it off. And I think I'm going to tuck that underneath here. And then I selected these older stickers from Paper Studios, which is from Hobby Lobby. And then I selected these alpha phrases from a Vicky Boutin collection. And let me see, I see it's called Loving This. So this came out in a Vicky Boutin collection. All right, so I want my tag to go underneath here, this black tag, under the banner, just like in the layout that I'm scrap lifting. I may trim it a little bit more. I want to go ahead and put my title down, and I thought I would use this word phrase that says snap photo. So let's go ahead and get this out. And it's a matte black finish, and I wouldn't really call this a puffy sticker. I would just call it like a flat matte vinyl sticker. There's really no puffiness to it. I'm just going to have it touch in a few spots. I still feel like that's crooked. Like I got it stretched too much. Yeah. There we go. Now it gives me some room to do some embellishing right here as well, or place like maybe I'll place that arrow right there. But let's move on. I want this life card up here, and I selected this because of the color of the green, and it has these cute little phrases in the middle, and it says all the same thing, the sweet life, the sweet life. And I like that, so we're going to place that there. We're going to bring it in and secure that down. And because I have this corrugated paper right here, the photo's leaning in. So what I want to do is add some foam adhesive to pop that up. And there. All right, now onto embellishing. Pull this off. This is, of course, a soccer ball. It says referee and that little banner. And I think we could set that right there or off to the side there. We have kicking it. Oh, we can just layer these up like that. Kind of like that. Then we have Go Team. Maybe like that. Let's see what we can do here. This says loving every minute. I can layer that there. Life documented. I have noted, noted. And this says this noted. I think I'm going to ink the edges of that. I like that. Then I have these little circles that look like soccer. Can kind of mimic the roundness of a soccer ball. And kind of cascade those down here to draw your eye around this way. And then this little tab that says begin anywhere. I wonder if we should like that. All right, let me ink the edges of these here, these little stickers here, secure them down. And then I'll be back and we'll do some splatters and this layout will be complete. The last minute of this video is a voiceover. As you can see, I have brought out my Dana Wakley medium gloss spray in white. I'm going to add some splatters in the upper right hand corner. Then I'm going to add them to the lower left hand corner and then all along below the title. You can see I brought back the layout that I am scrap lifting, which is to the left side. And you can compare that to mine and you can see that I brought it back to new and brought it back to life
bringing in my own design elements and adding a twist here and there. Before I forget it, be sure to go check out Kathy's channel. I will have the link listed below in the description box. We post every Friday, and to make it easy for yourself, just hit that notification button and you'll be notified every time we are uploading videos, not just for this collaboration, but for other collaborations. Here are the still shots. Give us a thumbs up and keep coming back. And most of all, get out those photographs, document those memories in a fun, creative way.